Hi folks, this is all the fruit. And a couple days ago I posted a video of the dwarf tamarillo in Switzerland. This here, by the way, is not the dwarf tamarillo. It's a poisonous doppelganger. So I posted the video of the dwarf tamarillo in Switzerland, and since I didn't have internet in Switzerland, I said I'm not exactly sure if it's the dwarf tamarillo or the poisonous kerosene tree. Well, turns out the one in Switzerland was the dwarf tamarillo. Also, I asked on the video if it grows outdoors all year. People tried to suggest different things, but on the next day I talked to the gardener and he said he's gonna bring it indoors sometime in mid-November, as late as possible, to protect it from parasites. And then somebody commented on the video that they think they have something similar somewhere in Indonesia. And I said, yeah, I think I saw something like this in Cibodas Botanic Garden. Here we are in the highlands of Java, I think about 12 to 1300 meters above sea level, above the city of Jakarta. And I remembered more or less right. This is not the dwarf tamarillo. And I'm pretty sure it's the poisonous kerosene plant. There were reports about some people, I think, in Africa eating this thing. However, reports that somebody has eaten it at some time is not the same as it being edible. It is supposed to be highly poisonous, so stay away from it. Look at the beautiful fruits. They look big and nice and inviting, but they are not. Yeah, what a pity. What a pity that this thing is not edible. Here around Cibodas Botanic Garden, well, between the jungles, it's basically the foothills, foothills over 1000 meters above sea level. It's basically the foothills of a volcano, the Pandrango volcano. And here I'm already in the jungle above the Botanic Garden. And there are a lot of escapees into the jungle, like around most botanic gardens. And here this one, well, it managed to establish itself, okay, at the roadside, but in a jungle that looks more or less well preserved. It is very invasive throughout the tropics and subtropics, and it seems even in those, it's very invasive sometimes in really dry areas. The northernmost place I've seen it was in southern France, in a subtropical pocket near the city of Menton. And here I see it in a mountain rainforest on the equator. This place here might have a lower average temperature even than the area of Menton, but probably 10 times the rain. So yeah, very interesting, but not as interesting and not as nice as if I found the dwarf tamarillo here, sorry. Also, I found it in some other roadside locations in the area. Didn't even check if it's native to Java, but I'm pretty sure it's not. It might have spread from the botanic garden or from somewhere else, but it's definitely not restricted to the surroundings of the botanic garden. More of the same plants in another, well, place in the outskirts of the botanic garden. Yeah, you don't know if you should call them big herbs or small trees. It's clearly the same species. You can also tell me, is it really the kerosene tree? We can already exclude the dwarf tamarillo. At least here we have also the flowers, small purple flowers. Stems are covered with this stuff. Actually, I remember that this is supposed to be pretty irritating on the skin. I mean, it looks like itching powder. Look at this stuff. Yeah, tell me if it's irritating on the skin. Apart from that, stay away from unknown Solanaceae. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich Cibodas Botanic Garden and its surroundings. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.